Hi there, Jen Roque here at stampcampwithjen.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Summerfield, Florida, and welcome to today's video. So I've had a lot of questions from customers on some tips and tricks for how to put the adhesive backing on the red rubber cling stamp. So that's what this video is going to go over today, okay? But before we get started, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. Please go like and subscribe to my channel while you're here if you haven't already. And if you're over on my blog watching the video, make sure you head over to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to go to my blog, stampcampwithjen.com, and subscribe to my weekly newsletter. You get weekly news updates as well as a monthly free project that I send to my newsletter subscribers. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is fairly simple. So these red rubber stamps, they used to be on a wood block, and now Stampin' Up! Just gives you a sheet of the red rubber, and then you take the backing off, and this little sheet here you can kind of see is full of the stickers. And what you do is you put the stickers on the back of this red rubber, and then that way when you put them on the stamp you can easily see the image through the stamp. Okay, so what I like to do first is grabbing your red rubber sheet here. I like to just peel the backing off, because this paper, you don't want this on there. You're going to pull all this off, okay? And then by grabbing it, they are perforated, but if you grab one corner, more than likely you can get most of these pieces off all at once. So that's an easy way to just take it all off, okay? And we're just going to throw that away. You don't even need that. Now, some people will throw away this red rubber. I like to actually keep it because I will stick it onto my stamp case, and then that way if I have a stamp missing out, like we'll take this one out, I can open my stamp set and go, oh, this stamp is missing, I need to find it and put it away. So that's why I like to keep the red border. You can throw it away if you want to. I know some people just keep the stamps inside. It's completely up to you, but if you look at the bottom corner here, this tells you exactly how many stamps are in your set. So you could always just count how many stamps are supposed to be in here and know that way as well. So it's completely up to you. Like I said, my personal preference is I like to keep the red outline in there. So that's what I'm going to do. So now we're just going to pop these little stamps out, and I'm just going to pop them all out at once. And because they're different shapes, it's a little easier. Some stamps, some stamp sets, especially the ones with a bunch of sentiments, they may have a bunch of similar shapes, so it gets a little tricky. With those, I would recommend maybe doing them sections at a time so you don't mix them up. But for this one, they're all different shapes, so we can pop them all out. So like I said, I'm just going to center this in my stamp case, and I'm going to set it aside. And then you'll notice on the pictures here, they have in the center, you can kind of fold it over a little bit, and that is to take the backing off of the sticky part that's going to go on your stamp, okay? So we're going to take that backing completely off, and I like to do these one at a time so I don't accidentally put them in the wrong section, okay? I don't want to put the wrong stamp on the wrong image. So with the red rubber facing up, what I like to do is I like to just outline the outline of the stamp with the opening that is there for the image, okay? So I'm just going to line that up with the opening. Whoops. And try not to really lay it down until I have it in a good position. And I kind of messed that one up a little bit, but that's okay. It's just a little tight where his tail is. And that's all you have to do. And now he's stuck, and now when I grab a stamp, block, I will be able to see the image that I'm trying to stamp, okay? And then once I've done that, I'm just gonna stick it back into the stamp set where it goes. And now when you close it, you'll be able to see the images on the back as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another one. So again, I'm taking the backing off one image at a time, and then this backing we can just throw away. We don't need it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my other otter, This is a celebration item from the January and February 2022 celebration. And then now that it's stuck to that cling, I can pull it off and you can see the otter image below. Okay, we'll stick him in there. I'll just keep doing it. There's not a lot in here. This is a cute little set. And like I said, with the sentiments, it can be tricky. So the important thing is to make sure to try as best you can to read that it's right side up when you stick it down, okay? And this one does have a couple little curves in it, so it makes it a little bit easier to line up and make sure that it's on correctly, okay? And then just lightly put it on until you have it, but be careful because it is very sticky. So if you don't line it up, I mean, you definitely want to lightly lay it down, but if you don't line it up, it will stick really quickly. So try not to press it down or lay it down until you know for sure that you've got it lined up. So we have a little hat here, a little birthday hat. And we're gonna line this up. Again, the red rubber is always facing up towards you when you're sticking those on. And there's a little hat. And then we just have two more, another little otter. They're so cute. But again, this backing we don't need. We're just gonna throw it off. So this is basically that cling backing that you can buy out of the annual catalog. This is the same thing except Stampin' Up! Prints the images on this cling backing so that you can see the image when you go to stamp it, because it's not a clear stamp, so you need to apply that backing so you can see what the stamped image is going to be that you're stamping onto your card. Okay, and then the last one is another little sentiment. Like I said, the sentiments can be tricky. So what I would recommend is, even though it's backwards, just make sure it's facing right side up, okay? And then using that outline, like we can see here, there's a little divot in the top left corner, so we can line that up and lay it down flat. And then once you stick the stamp on, it makes it easy to just peel it right off of there, okay? And then this piece, we just throw away. You don't even need this anymore now that you've adhered all the backings. So that's it. That's really all there is to it. I hope this video has helped you. As you see, when you close it now, you can see all your little stamps there. But if you have any questions at all, please let me know. You can always reach out to me at stampcampwithjen@gmail.com. I try very hard to respond as quickly as possible, usually within a couple hours. So if you like this video, please let me know in the comments below. I really hope it helps you. If there's something else you'd like to learn about, please feel free to send me an email and let me know. I'm always looking for ideas for new videos to help you guys with your crafting journey. All right, guys, well, we are in the middle of celebration and I hope you're enjoying it. Please, if you need any supplies and want to earn this cute little awesome otter stamp set with a $50 purchase, please shop with me, Jennifer Roque, at stampinup.com. All right, well, until next time, be safe and happy stamping. Bye-bye.